Good evening. This is Tammy Morrison of Unleashing Your True Self, and I am live sharing intuitive wisdom, pulling cards, and we're going to kick it like good fellas. So the cards we're going to use tonight are oldie but goodie Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. As a matter of fact, they are like, I think this was my first deck of cards. I think that was the first ones that I bought. And I actually like those. I'm playing some good music, and I must put out there that I do not own the rights to this music. I actually found it on YouTube, so I'm trying something a little bit different. I love music, and I love pretty much any type. So tonight we're playing some healing Chinese Zen music. So before we get started, I always like to say a little prayer. Right now we're going to invite God, Jesus, and our angels, our spirit guides, and 100,000 angels of divine love and light into our session. Thank you for the wisdom that you provide. Thank you for being here surrounding us and protecting us. Amen. Okay, so I pulled a card like I always do from the Heal Yourself cards by Ina Segal. I actually love those cards. So today, the card that I pulled for the collective is Courage. So, in the face of everything that we deal with and everything that we go through on a regular basis, they're reminding us to have courage. And I'm truly excited about that. We need to have courage. You know, we need to be able to not be afraid to move when we're supposed to move, when we're destined to move. We need to make sure that we are ready to face the challenges. And this card is actually telling us that we are ready. And I'm truly excited about that. And I'm hoping that everyone else is excited about the Courage card. You know, and they're reminding us to make sure that we know that every blessing, every challenge is a blessing. That anything that we go through and anything that we are dealing with is a blessing. So I am truly grateful for being here. And I'm glad to be able to share that Courage card with you. So, moving on, we are pulling cards from the can't talk tonight. Archangel Oracle cards. So if there is a card that you would like to have, please come on and just put a heart in, and I'll pull a card. But until that time, what I will do is I will pull a card for the collective, because that is why I'm here. Now, I've come on just to share that we need to be mindful and definitely consider and think about, trying to see if I'm live on this thing. Definitely be mindful and see about having courage, you know, and not falling back in the face of adversity. Definitely go with things that we're being called to do. Because, you know, what I'm learning is that at the time of the challenge, it looks so daunting and it looks like we're not able to move forward. But we have to, you know, it's not even a choice. We have to. Hey, Michelle, how are you? I'm pulling from the Archangel Oracle cards, if you like a card. Right now I'm sharing some wisdom, kicking it like Goodfellas. But we have to move forward in the face of challenges. You know, it's just what we have to do. If you want a card, just pop a heart into the comments and I will pull a card for you. But we have to move forward, you know, because it's so easy to get stuck and to get just complacent and to not want to move forward and allow our fears to overtake us and get the best of us. But they're telling us tonight that we have to have courage. We have to have courage in the face of adversity, in the face of challenges and trials. And we all go through. It's not just me. It's not just you. It's not just your friend or your mother or your husband or your father, your brother, whoever. It is everyone. We all go through. And especially when we are getting ready to break through. Because there are times when, as we get ready to break through and as we get ready to move, you know, it looks like the whole world comes against us. It looks like resistance is a wall. But the angels are here tonight, remind us to have courage and just break on through. So the card I pulled for collected from the Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And we've been having discussions about Doreen in the last couple of chats that I've seen on, especially in this group, and I've seen something somewhere else. Doreen is a beautiful spirit, you know, and people should not judge and leave her the hell alone. You know, let her be true to finding her path, just like we all are. You know, and she's free to change her mind and do whatever she wants to do that makes her feel good and satisfies her spirit. So anyway, the card I have is creative writing. Make time, write down your thoughts in a journal or pen, an article or book. So that is one of the cards that I pulled for the collective. So if you are not journaling, they want me to remind you to journal. You know, and if you don't, it doesn't have to be anything crazy serious. I mean, you can get, I'm going to show my journal. This is one of my journals. And so I got that journal from Big Lots for like $3. And as a matter of fact, I bought a few of them. I thought that was a good price. I think I bought 3 or 4 of them. That was all they had. Because I thought that was a fabulous price, because I've seen journals and the prices of them, and I thought, I'm going to need some. So this is my journal, and I actually love it, and I do my best to write in it every day and do purposeful journaling. And what I mean by purposeful journaling is, you know, there are times when you sit down and you just brain dump and you just write, and that is purposeful journaling. And then there's times when you sit down and you express what it is you want, what it is you are believing for, what it is you are setting your intentions and putting out into the universe for. You know, that's purposeful journaling as well. And then there are times when you just write what's on your heart. Hi, Brittany, how are you? I was talking about journaling because I pulled a card for the collective, creative writing. Archangel Gabriel, make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen, an article or book. So that is a card for both of us, all of us that are watching. And, you know, like I say, I always pull for myself as well first. So definitely, if you are not journaling, you need to develop that habit, because that actually takes you to a whole nother space. So if you'd like to have a card, I'm pulling from the Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And those are an oldie but goodie for me. Matter of fact, those were my first Oracle cards. And I actually really fell in love with those when I first got them. I still love them because I'm, like I said, I'm Tammy Morrison and I'm addicted to cards. But I just felt guided to pull from those cards tonight. So if you'd like to have one, just place a heart in the comment or say I want a card or whatever you want to do. Put a 1. It'll make a difference. Because I'm only pulling just from one deck tonight for me. Earlier, I pulled a card from the Heal Yourself cards, which I think is going to be a regular thing because it seems that those cards are mighty appropriate for everyone, for the collective when they come. So for Brittany, your card jumped out, Healthy Lifestyle. Archangel Raphael, eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. So for you, they're telling you that you need to eat healthy. Get your shit together as far as your diet. Do what you need to do in order to make those changes. It's never easy, and especially if you have children, and I don't know if you finish school or you're in school, that's never easy. It's never easy. However, they want you to get a healthful lifestyle because the things that you are called to do, you need to be healthy. And you need to be able to teach those children how to be healthy. And, teaching is by example. Hi, how are you? I have no idea how to say that name. Tom, can I call you TK? So good that you joined. I'm pulling cards from the Archangel Oracle cards. So if you like one, just let me know. Give me a heart in the comments or 1, or say I want a card, whatever you want to do. But anyway, Brittany, for you, they're reminding me to tell you to adopt a healthy lifestyle. If you're not exercising, it's time. And exercising can just be parking your car farther down when you go to Walmart, parking it at the end of the parking lot and walking up to the Walmart. Exercise could be going to the mall. I used to take my kids to the mall and walk the mall with them a few times, and that was good exercise. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be that you got to join the gym or you got to go and do heavy weights and things like that, which I love to do weights. That is one of my favorite. Matter of fact, I think I need to do that because my neck has been hurting, and I think that is one of the issues. But they want you to adopt a healthy lifestyle and begin to really seek them so that they can show you how you should eat for your body. Because the thing is everybody has a body type and everybody has a diet type. And that's something that I'm learning. So you have to seek your answers for your body. And your body knows what it needs. That's the other thing that I'm learning. Because I've been on this kick myself with learning how to feed my body and what it needs. So your body knows what it needs. You can ask your angels and your guides, hey, help me and show me what it is my body needs, what type of exercise I can do. There's 5-minute, 10-minute exercises on YouTube. You can do a little bit of yoga. I think I saw a 7-minute yoga class or something on YouTube, so it's never about time. That's what people, want us to believe to keep us unhealthy. It's never about time. It's always about motivation and what it is that you need to do. So the next card is for TK. I'm going to pull a card for her. I have no idea how to say that name. I apologize, but I will definitely pull a card for you, and your angels and your guides know who you are. That is the other thing that I think is so amazing at this time, is that your angels and your guides know who you are. I'm truly, truly excited about being here tonight, pulling cards. Pulling cards for you guys. I hope that resonated. Matter of fact, I know it resonated with you, Brittany, because we have that type of relationship, me and the guides and the angels, and that card just jumped out. Okay. So you had 2 cards to jump out for you, TK. And I love when they jump like that because they really want you to know. So your first card was sensitivity. Archangel Haniel, you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. And the second card for you is all is well. Archangel Jeremiah, everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. So definitely, Archangel Haniel and Archangel Jeremiah are here with you, TK. And they want you to know to honor your feelings. Oh my God, what the hell is going on? Sorry, I had computer issues. So your cards are sensitivity. Archangel Haniel, you are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. And all is well. Archangel Jeremiah, everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. So the exciting thing for you is that whatever it is you're dealing with, they want to make sure that you are honoring yourself and your feelings. Don't allow anybody to shut your feelings down. Don't allow anybody to tell you that you are crazy sensitive and that you're too sensitive, or you shouldn't feel the way that you feel. No, you honor your feelings. Your feelings are your feelings. They don't belong to anybody else. And they want you to know that all is well. So it might look crazy, whatever it is you're going through and dealing with, but your angels are with you. Archangel Jeremiah said everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. So you don't worry is what I'm getting. The overall impression of these cards for you is no worrying, relax, honor your feelings. If you need extra care for yourself in an extra way. If you need to love on yourself a little bit more, love on yourself. If you need to go out in nature. Make sure you take yourself out in nature. I don't know where you live at in the planet, but even if you're in cold or rain or anything like that, find a way to go out in nature. Even if you have to just step outside your balcony or in your backyard or whatever it is, wherever you live, just to get a chance to commune with nature, just get a chance to go inside yourself and listen and hear what the Spirit is saying with you regarding these issues. Alrighty, so that is what for you, TK. Let's see, trying to look at the comments. Raquel, are you here? I would love to give you a card if you want one. Anybody else like a card that's watching? Facebook is hard to tell who's on there. And I know that it is late. When I'm coming on here, and sometimes I actually like to come on here late just to give people a little bit of boost at different times, because I know a lot of times there are a lot of us that are up late. And we're doing, cards are jumping, all kinds of different things, and sometimes we are up late because we have children that you're so welcome. You are so welcome. I'm so glad that you joined me tonight. But yeah, I know sometimes we're up late because we're children, and sometimes we need to get a little bit of peace. So after we send the kids to bed, we're up. When my kids were at home, I did that sometimes, and then I also work night shift, so that was a whole different thing. But when I did days, I would, by the time when I sent my kids to bed, because my kids had a bedtime, they weren't those new breeded children, because I didn't play that shit. They had a bedtime, so bedtime came, they went to bed. Whether they went to sleep, that was on them, but bedtime was bedtime. So they had a bedtime, they went to bed, and when it was time for them to go to bed, then it was grown-up time. So sometimes I would be up late just because I needed to chill. I'm sorry, my husband was sending me a message. So I have card for the collective. If anybody wants a card, just let me know, because otherwise I'm going to pop off here in a minute. So the card I have for the collective is Clairaudience. Archangel Jeremiah. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. Archangel Jeremiah. So they've sent this card to remind us that we'll be hearing things. So if you begin to hear stuff, if flowers start talking to you, for example, or if some of the like lizards and things like that, if you begin to hear something like that, you're not going crazy. Or if you begin to hear light language, which is something to hear, when you hear it, you'll know it because it's not like anything that you may have heard before, or it may be, but it's not understandable really. You know, you have to feel it. So clairaudience, you're beginning to open up to that Claire. Archangel Jeremiah's here. You can work with him to help you with the guidance, with the things that you hear inside your mind. So don't think you're going crazy. That's the point that they want me to get across to you tonight. Don't think you're going crazy. No, what's happening is your clairaudience is opening up, and you're beginning to hear things in the spirit realm. Because the more that we open our minds and we open up to the spirit realm and we realize how big and expansive God is, then all of our senses will begin to open up. You know, people just talk about clairvoyance, but there's clairaudience, there's clairsentience, you know, all the clairs. And people say, oh, my clair this doesn't work, my clair. All your clairs work. You just have to cultivate them. You have to open up to God and the expansiveness and how big he is. And you have to just begin to see with your heart and not with your eyes or your mind, if that makes sense. Just begin to see with your heart. You know, let's do it. You know, let's just get to the place where we're able to, you know, see. And I'm excited about it. I'm just like so grateful that we're able to do that. So I want to thank everyone for joining me, because this has been just an amazing time to be on here. It's so peaceful. The music is amazing. I really like this one. I'm going to have to save it once I figure out how to do that. But I want to just remind you to just begin to see yourself, you know, see the true you, and begin to open up and realize, you know, who you are, and begin to just appreciate you. You know, that is one of the things that I wanted to share tonight. Just appreciate you and remember who you are and realize who you are. You know, because the thing is there's only one you. There is only one you at this time. But there are so many levels and so many depths and so many dimensions within you. So begin to appreciate and love who you are. Begin to explore what it is you're here on this planet to do. And we don't always know. And sometimes we have to make a change, you know. And I'm saying that because I was thinking about the Doreen Virtue issue. You know, people are jumping up and down because Doreen says she's not, you know, doing cards anymore or whatever. Okay, that's her. She's allowed to make that adjustment and that change if she wants to. And what we have to do is stop being so damn judgmental and stop trying to put everybody in a freaking box. Stop it. You know, stop it. And I'm learning that because it's something that I had to learn on my journey, because people were, you know, condemning me for doing cards. And I just shared that cards are a tool. They are a tool. They're just a connection tool, just like a lot of other connections that people use. The things that I do, you know, they will call something different, you know, in the church that I grew up in. So, you know, just don't be so judgmental and just allow people to be who they are and you be who you are. That is the point. Be who you are. Be love, be light. You know, be a representative of God's kingdom. Realize that there are dimensions not only around you, and there are different planes. You know, there's so many different planes. We only see the surface of one plane. We don't look into the other planes where there are other dimensions and other representatives and creatures, you know, that live. So as we begin to open up and as we begin to, you know, take this journey of ascension, it's going to be so amazing and such a major thing for the planet, because we're here as light workers and as people that are here to heal the world. You know, now your world might be just a small collective. You know, we all have our own tribe, and whoever they are, they'll be attracted to us and they'll come and do, you know, whatever it is that we need. And they're here to help us and we're here to help them. And, you know, it's a win-win situation for all of us. But we have to stop being so damn judgmental. And we have to take our mouth out people and leave people the hell alone. You know, we do. You know, it's just so crucial and critical because, you know, the thing is when we do that, we put so much negative energy out there. You know, and nobody should want to have negative energy out there, and nobody should be wanting to take down, you know, what somebody else does. So in light of that, I'm going to pull one more card for the collective. I know you guys are probably going to bed because I'm East Coast time now. They've changed 3 hours for us behind us. But I'm going to pull a Heal Yourself card. My computer is acting like an idiot. So I'm going to pull a Heal Yourself card for us just because I know that anytime we can heal ourselves is good. It's good. It's good. But I have truly enjoyed being on here with you guys, and I'm glad that you were able to make it. And if you are catching the replay, enjoy, 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 enjoy. And again, I do not own the rights to the music, but I really do enjoy it. I'm having a good time with it, and I hope it is working for all of you. So I'm going to pull a Heal Yourself card from Ina Segal. For us, one more, because I pulled one at the beginning, and maybe that'll be something that I do. Let's see how they got me. You know, because you guys have watched me before and know that I am definitely always guided. I try really hard to make sure that I stay in God's presence and I stay connected to my angels and my guides. You know, and I really try not to ever do this work without being connected, because that is something that is not good. And there are people out there that do this without being connected. As a matter of fact, when I do my sessions or even any of these online sessions, you know, I meditate before. I meditate before. So the card that I pulled for us, last card of this session, is Inner Child. So we're going to nourish and take care of our inner child. And that's what we're going to have to do. You know, so you need to begin to do things that you love to do. Think about what it is you like. If you want to coloring, you know, get you a coloring book and color. You know, check out a paint class. Somebody was telling me about a paint party that they went to earlier today, and I thought that was amazing. And I would love to do a paint party as something that, you know, kind of intrigues me. I love jazz, so I was able to go to a jazz meetup on Sunday, which was great. You know, I love live jazz. I love live music. My goal one day is to get up and actually sing, you know, during one of those type of things. Do some, get up there and just belt out Summertime, or do some Billie Holiday, because I love that stuff. Do a little bit of Sarah Vaughan, do some, what's her name? At Last, the one that sang At Last. At last, my love has come along. Yes. So anyway, so that's something that I like to do that nourishes my inner child. So what you do is you nourish your inner child so that it can be there to support you, that it can be an ally for you, that it can help you to heal, the inner pains, help you heal from, childhood issues. Because I don't care who you are. You have some type of childhood issue, whether it's 1 or 2 or 10 or 20, that you need to heal from, because our parents weren't perfect. And there were times that a lot of them were narcissistic, and that is just not a good environment for children. And we didn't know that. We were just children. So you allow yourself to heal when you nourish your inner child, so that you can begin to live an adventure, so that you can begin to be the bold creature that you were made to be, so that you can begin to discover, your creativity and your passion and your purpose and your goal. And everybody's, right now into this, what is my passion and what is my purpose and what is my goal and why am I here on this planet and what am I supposed to do? Well, one of the ways to help you find that is to nourish your inner child, to bring out the creativity that you may have had as a child, to be able to believe again, to be able to see miracles and know how they affect your life. So, nourish your inner child. I don't know if you can see the innocence on the child's face. And even she has her hair. So, the angels have sent this card to remind you to nourish your inner child. Sit down and just enjoy a meditation on how to nourish your inner child and how to love on her or him. How to connect. Because we get to be adults and we get busy in our life and we get crazy sometimes and we don't connect to our inner child, and we just move in such a way that we have no idea, what's going on with us. And sometimes it's because we haven't nourished our inner child and we haven't, sat down and got in touch with that so that we could create that compassion and that inner knowing and that experience of being connected to your inner child and to your love light within yourself. So, if there is no one else on here, I really appreciate you for watching. Thank you for catching the replay. If you catch the replay, I would love it if you would put hashtag replay so I'll know that you caught the replay, so that when I respond to the comments, that would be great. But I really appreciate you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful evening and night, and I hope this has been truly a helpful experience for you. My name is Tammy Morrison of Unleashing Your True Self. You can hook up with me on my page, www.facebook.com/Unleashing Your True Self. If you'd like to get a private reading with me, a private intuitive guidance session with me, I have many card readings that are cheap. I have ones that are a little bit more in depth, and I also give a 10% hero discount. That is for all of our teachers, our law enforcement, military, firefighters, medical, that includes nurses, doctors, healers of any sort. And if you can't tell by now, everyone's a hero. So it's a 10% discount that I offer to all of our heroes. So Thank you so much for watching. And if you'd like to connect with me and send me a private message, I'd love to connect with you. I love to connect with beautiful spirited people. And if you'd love to join me in my group, Live Your Truth, check us out. We're doing big things. We're being encouraging. We're being non-judgmental. We have beautiful card readings. We have wonderful engagement. So come on out and check us out. Until next time, I have truly enjoyed this interaction, and I love to connect with you guys. So the next time I come as your intuitive empowerment diva from Unleashing Your True Self, I'll pull cards, share wisdom, and we'll kick it like good fellas. Thank you so much for watching. Bye now.